Standing by. Complete.
Well, there we go. Hello, everyone. I hope you're all doing fan-freaking-tastic. I'm doing pretty good myself, and yeah, hope everyone's having themselves a lovely Thursday night. Honestly, my Thursday's been pretty chill, nothing too special. I mean, just everything's going nicely on my end. Life's going pretty good, so yeah, things are going alright. Before we begin into any of our normal sort of business, that GTA 6 trailer. Yeah, I have some thoughts on that. To tell you the truth, I'm not that excited. I get everyone's excitement. Yeah, absolutely, but I do have my concerns, and it's mostly down to the development cycle being like a decade. Games that have had decade-long dev cycles usually never go well. Usually. I mean, look at Skull and Bones, look at Duke Nukem Forever, look at Two Human. Those games took a decade to make, and it didn't go well for them, so look, this trailer may give people confidence. It doesn't for me, but hey, if you're excited, cool. I personally won't be checking it out. I have no interest to. I don't really care for GTA anyway, so yeah. But that's me. That's my opinion. My opinion probably doesn't really matter to most people. So yeah. But yeah, we're gonna have a chill night tonight as we continue our month-long celebration of the Switch 1 and its great library. Not just first party, but also third party. And in this case, indie. There's so many really good indie games on the Switch, and we'll definitely be checking out a few of them here, but for tonight, I want to do something a little different. I want to play a game that I've got on PC, but I've wanted an excuse to play on this channel for a long time. But I recently bought it a while back, and I was like, yeah, now's the time for me to play it on stream, because I fell in the mood, and, well, it's a really good game. So, yeah, we're playing some Game Dev Tycoon tonight. If you've never heard of Game Dev Tycoon, and the name suggests it's a tycoon game, where you run a game studio. Sounds complicated, doesn't it? Well, it's actually pretty simple, and it is a pretty... I don't know if you'd call it difficult, but it's a bit tricky at times, so I think we should get to it. So, let's get this here. And yeah, as you can see, I've got a lot of stuff ready to go for future streams, so let's boot this bad boy up and let's get to it. Oh yes, Game Dev Tycoon. Oh boy, this is gonna be fun. And of course I'll be playing without cheats, because I'm not that kind of guy. So right, Game Dev Tycoon. Yeah, so this is gonna be a chill stream tonight, and hey, everyone likes a chill stream, so let's begin. Alright, welcome to Game Dev Tycoon. So yes, you're transported back in time to start your very own game studio. That's the premise. You travel back in time to run a game studio. Simple as that. It says tap to continue, but we're playing on controller, so yeah. Right, before you can start your adventure, you must create your character. And create the company name. So, right, the company name. That's the important question. We need a company name. Yeah, what sounds the most sort of corporate half-assed? What sounds like the most, like, what sounds like the most greedy company name that you can think of? Hmm. Hmm. Yeah, I think that'll do. Take two, Arts Vision! Actually, I think we can make it even better. There we go. Take Arts Vision Soft. That's perfect. That is the most perfect company name possible. Take Arts Vision Soft. Oh, it's buffed. Let me fix that. There we go. Yes, take Arts Vision Soft. That is a perfect name for our studio. I think we know what companies we are referencing here with this. And my character name will be okay, what is the most corporate dickhead sort of name? Alright, you know what? To be extra dickish. Yes. You can see where I'm going with this. Oh, if you fucking know, you know. Come on. If I'm gonna play as a corporate bigwig sort of evildoer, you might as well name yourself Alberto El Patron. Oh my god. The wrestling fan in me is coming out. And I think we'll just leave the guy default. I don't think it really matters much. So, right. Let's continue and welcome on in. Congratulations, you just started your very own game development company. Yes, I have. At the moment, your office is in a garage. And you are the only employee. Well, yes. So what we gotta do is we gotta build ourselves up to be the #1 game studio in the world. So right, let's start developing your first game. Close this message and then press X? Yeah, press X to bring up the menu. Alright, X, develop new game. So right, before development can proceed, you have to decide all your different factors. So you gotta decide, like, your engine, your platform, your genres, all that jazz. Sounds simple, doesn't it? Well, no, it is not. So, right. Our topic, our first game. I feel like our first game should be... I actually like the idea of a Wild West game. Wild West action. Okay, since obviously we're dealing with budgets here, we're gonna build this game for the PC. And I think we're gonna call this... Red Dead Reserved! Yeah, that sounds close enough to being a name of a Red Dead game. Red Dead Reserved. A Wild West action game for the PC. Cost $5K. I think that sounds like a game that could realistically be made. So right, next, okay, so what are we working with? We have to decide if we want it to be a text adventure or a 2D graphics game. I want it to be 2D graphics because, well, considering we're at the 1980s, yeah. Okay, fair enough then, mods. Alright, let's go X to continue. That's right. So now we get the sliders. This is where we want to make our game the best it possibly can be at what we want it to be. I've played this game before, so I know how all this works. So, I think we got a good chance of doing good with this project. I think we're gonna do very well here, so... Let's see here. Okay, so... So we can go engine, gameplay, story quests. I feel like the main priority for a game should be gameplay. Gameplay is always the priority. Engine... Yeah, engine can go like that. Story and quests, I devalue story and quests a lot because realistically, the gameplay is the most important part of the game. So, we're gonna leave this as our default. We're gonna leave this as our settings because I think over the long term, I think that's gonna help. I think that's gonna help us out a lot on that. Game development has now started. Yes. So while developing a game, you will generate game points. So, you can see on the top of your... Okay, you can't see all of them on the top of your screen, but... On the top of the game screen, you have these little indicators for, like... how many bugs and all your different points that make the game good or bad. So, you kind of want to make sure you don't have any real bugs. But you want to keep up your music, your graphics, and your gameplay. That is the main priority here in this game. You want those to go up, but you want bugs to go down. Sounds simple, doesn't it? Well, it's not really. So right, now we move on to this. So, again, I'm going to put dialogue downwards here. I think level design's definitely a priority, but I want the artificial intelligence to be a massive priority. I think artificial intelligence for a game like this makes sense, especially if it's an action game. You want the AI to be really good. You want to feel like it's kicking your ass, but still really good. So yeah, I think we are doing very good here. Okay, and now the game's out here talking about graphics and sound. Now the game wants us to do more with that. So... yeah, that didn't seem too hard, right? You know, I haven't played this console version before. You know, I think the controls are really nice on a gamepad, so... yeah. So, right, sound... sorry, honestly, I'd say well-designed. Yeah, put that high up. But graphics especially put that high up. Sound will keep there, because sound is pretty important, but I think what we've got is good enough. So right now that's going in here. And so now we have developed the game. So here's the thing. We could immediately get it going, but there's lots of bugs. So I personally wouldn't do that. I personally always like to wait until all the bugs are cleared out. So right, let me make sure that there are no critic crawlies. Right, we're good. Alright, so development is all done. And I think we are golden. So alright, let's see here. We're at 11 points each. All of our stats look good. So I think this is a finished product. So let's click OK. And my game is now completed and will be handed out to publishing. You should see reviews and sales coming in for the game soon. Okay, well, while that is the case, I'm going to go ahead and work on my next project. So again, I'm going to pick my platform to be the PC, because PC is easiest. And for my genre, I think I actually want to do... an adventure game. I think an adventure mystery game sounds really good. To help kick the ball rolling. That's right. What should I name this? Yeah, you see what I did there? Silent Hill, Silent Mound. Yeah, just... I always like to do a little bit of the parodies. It's alright. We click next, and again, it's already selected the option we want, so we go next. And now we wait. Okay, so, again, this all seems perfectly fine, so go next. Alright, the first reviews have come in for our game. Red Dead Reserved. How did it do? We're about to find out. So, Red Dead Reserved, first score, it's a 6. The second score is a 6. The third score is a 7. And our fourth score is a 7. Oh, wow, we did really good there for our first game. Yeah, I think we are onto a winning formula. So now that our game is on sale, you will receive the income from the game. Fair enough. Alright. Take Activision Soft, a newcomer in the gaming industry, has just released their first game, Red Dead Reserved. The game received favorable reviews. With such a good start, Take Arts Vision Soft are sure to gain fans quickly. Will it, though? Will it gain fans quickly? Oh, come on. You know it's gonna gain fans quickly. But how quickly? That's the question we want to know. So, right, after publishing a game, you can invest a little bit of time to analyze your creation and generate a game report. Okay. So to generate a game report, close this message and then press X to bring up the menu. We'll do that in a second, I've got a game here. Oh wow, so our game has sold 3,953 units in its first week on the market. We made it to the charts at number 52. Yeah, good start, good start. So right, again, that all seems perfectly fine to go okay. And Red Dead Reserve was so successful that we now have 21 fans. Fair enough. We're making... That's right. In terms of our finances, we've got a lot of finances in the bank. That's really good. That's right. Again, we just go X. So right now, we just gotta wait for the bugs to be cleared. Alright, bugs seem to be cleared. So now... New record! I think Silent Mound is gonna do pretty good for itself. Oh, and look at that! We just gained a new topic and a new combo. How nice is that? Of course, all of our stats level on up. So now we click play. Go right to the bottom. Generate the game report on Red Dead Reserved. Select. Now we just let it do its thing. So, alright, the first review for your new release game, Silent Mound, came in. So, right, how did we do for Silent Mound? A 5. Okay, that's a good start. That's a good start. A 4? Oh, that's disgusting. Why you gotta go... 3? Really? Oh, no. Well, at least all games and Star Games actually believed in us. The other two don't give a fuck. So, right, Red Dead Reserved has achieved a company sales record with over 10,000 units sold. That's what we like to see. Our post-release analysis of Red Dead Reserved is complete, and we got the following results. Wild West in action is a good combination. Dialogue seemed to be not at all important for this type of game. Platform genre match. Good. Okay, then that's actually really good. I think if we return back to that later, we shouldn't have too much of an issue there. So, right. Let's go into our research and what can we do? Well, if we get more research points, we could generate our own game engine. Which is something I especially want to do. So... think we're gonna do that. We need to develop a new game first. So. So, right, in terms of a topic. I think we're gonna do. I feel like a hunting game would be an interesting choice to go next. Hunting and action feels right. Again, we go for the PC. Oh, I know what to call this game immediately. Oh my god, I know this immediately. If you've been a long-time follower of my content over the years on the YouTubes, then you may remember I did a video many, many years ago on a game called Call of Duty. Yep! We're calling this Call of Duty. Because of course we are. It's the perfect name for it. Again, we keep that all the same. And recent market studies suggest that the Commodore G64 is steadily outselling competitors in the PC sector. So we might have to start developing games for that soon. Keyword being might. Yeah, so... I think we're gonna have to... give it going. Alright, let's go next. It's alright. I think we know that is a platform we are definitely gonna have to make a game for. That's right. Everything else seems perfectly fine, so keep that the same. And Red Dead Reserve is now off the market. It sold 10,454 units. That's pretty good. Silent Mound, 5.9k units. That's really good. While generating game reports, you start to gain insights into development process. Well, yes. Obviously, you get a lot of hints and such, so... yeah, I mean, there is a lot to this game. Like, if you played before, then you know how this all goes. So, right, we're still at 47 research here, so... let's go. Okay. And we're at 50 research. That's right, I need to clear out all the bugs. And Silent Mound is now off the market. And according to rumors, the Japanese company Ninvento is planning to launch its very own home gaming console. Woo! Really? Really, Ninvento? That sounds very interesting. That's right, both of those are new records, which is what we like to see. We got a bonus. And a really good combo, too, so... I think we might be onto something here, folks. Yeah, I think we might be onto something. So, okay. Now we can go research. And now research the thing I want. The custom game engine. Alright, the first reviews for Call of Duty have released. Let's hope they're favorable. Oh, this could be good. This could be good. 7. Very high praise there from Star Games. A 6 coming in from the Informed Gamer. An 8 coming in from Game Hero. And a 7 coming in from All Games. Not too shabby. Clearly, we made something special. It's alright. Look at that. Hi there, I just finished Call of Duty. And I am impressed by your talent. I thank you. I'm in the contracting business and we could use skills like yours. Well, why thank you? Well, thank you, good sir. So, right, contracts have now been unlocked. We'll be able to use those whenever we may please. Oh, wow, this game is already smashing sales records. Yeah. That is going very well. So, right, now you can create your own game engines. I'm going to hold off on that right now, but... yes, you have successfully researched custom game engine. And now we can research game tutorials. Nice. It's alright. Let's go back to Wild West and action for this next game. Because we're going to make a new Red Dead. Yes, since this is going to be on the G64, we're going to call it Red Dead Reserve 64. Because, of course we are. It's alright, we're going to start development. Definitely a little bit higher cost, but it's worth it. It is worth that high cost. Alright, same thing as before. We don't have to change a thing right now, which is very good for us. That's kind of what we want. So, right. We just go, okay. And here it is! Nintendo has released their new games console. It's called the TES. What does the T stand for? I don't know. It's alright, Call of Duty has generated us a lot of money here. Oh! From Patrick and Daniel Klug, Greenhawk Games. We are the creators of Game... Oh! They're the creators of Game Dev Tycoon and would like to thank you very much for purchasing the game and supporting us. Why, thank you! Game Dev Tycoon is our very first game, and it means a lot to us that you are enjoying it. Hey, that's nice. That's really nice that they include that sort of message. Even on the Switch version, which came out years after the other versions. That's really nice. Go check out their website. Go show them some love. That's right. Year 2, Month 1, and Call of Duty is now off the market. That's alright. This is a little bit of a weaker game for us, but I think this will do just fine. May not be our craziest game, but it acts as a start, and for us, it allows us to begin work on the new game engine stuff. So let's go research, tutorials. Oh, you need 15 more research points there. Okay, well, we can hold off on that yet. It's alright. Game number 5 we can get to work on, I suppose. We can do a construction. Oh, we can do a simulator game. That's perfect for the PC market. Yes, Sydney Simulator 1985. That sounds like a fun game. Alright, let's start development on the Sydney Simulator. Alright, the first reviews for our new release game, Red Dead Reserve 64, have been released. Nice. Alright, click OK. And let's see. It got a 5 from Star Games, a 4 from Informed Gamer. Ooh, a 6 from Game Hero. That's interesting. And a 6 from All Games. Okay. I promise you, we didn't pay them off. Alright, so we got enough research ready to go for what we will be planning to do next, which will be the game engine stuff. So, right. Let's go. Yes! And we'll go, yes! That all seems good. It's alright. Oh, wow, this game's done really good. Alright, today the HES... The HES, no, that's in a different game. No, the TES! The TES has been released. It's alright. We gotta wait until all these bugs are sorted. Okay, we're all good. I think we're all good. It's alright. Let's get this officially done. And look at that. New record again. I think this game might have done extremely well. Yeah. I think we cooked with this game, folks. I think we've cooked. That's right. Let's click OK. And now we can finally get to researching what we want to do. How much research points we got? We got about 27, so I think it would be a good idea to research first sound. I think we'll research some sound. Mono sound. So right, the first reviews for our newly released game, Sydney Simulator 1985, have released. How did we do for the Sydney Simulator? 8 and 8 from Star Games, a 9 from Informed Gamer. Okay, an 8 from Game Hero. and an 8 from all games. Wow, we are doing extremely well already, folks. We're doing extremely well, and I'm glad to see that. It's alright. Red Dead Reserve 64 is now off the market. Fair enough, that game was kind of crappy anyways. It's alright, the research is done. Now we can get back to working on the game. Now, the TES is expensive. It has a license fee on it. And I don't trust the idea of licensing fees, but so... So I think we're gonna go back to the realm of our developments here. We're gonna go back to a hunting action game. For Call of Duty. For Call of Duty 64. Alright, Call of Duty 64. Easy. Click X. X. Again, we're using the same engine that we've always used. And mono sound has been researched. So that's good. Alright, all that remains the same. Oh, I did not mean to do that. That's right, let's press the button and let's get to it. Oh, I'll tell you, that Sydney simulator's generating us a lot of money that'll come in handy for what we want to do, which of course is developing the new and improved game engine. The highly advanced game engine that will act as the future technology to make our games better than ever. So right, as we clear out the bugs, I'm gonna give it a few seconds here, and... Alright, Sydney Simulator is now off the market, so... Let's set this up here. New records again. Because we clearly just keep smashing these records. We really are. Now, right, we go, okay. Now we research tutorials. So, right. The first reviews for our newly released game, Call of Duty 64. How did we do? A 7. That's a good start. Going for a 7. An 8. Informed Gamer knows what's up. A 9? A 9 for Game Hero. Can we get a 10? No, it's a 7. Oh, well, games. Hey, we have done so well to this point that anything we release at this point is gonna get extremely high sales. And we have successfully done our research here, so now we can finally create our game engine. So what will this engine contain? Well, it'll feature save game. Well, it'll be the most advanced game engine on the market, featuring literally everything we can give it. This engine will be called the Firebite, because Frostbite. Yep. So instead of Frostbite, we have Firebite. Our own proprietary game engine. The Firebite engine. So now we officially create the Firebite engine. Alright, you are now creating your own custom game engine. Once the engine is finished, you will be able to use it when creating the games. Fair enough. I mean, look, it's a big cost to create such an engine, but trust me, it will be worth it to make highly advanced games. So right, the test has done very well for ourselves, but our next game won't be for the TES. It won't be. So yes, as you can see, this engine is highly advanced, highly technical. And of course our game is now off the market. So right, congratulations, your first custom game engine is now made. And the Firebite engine is ready. So now we can get to developing our first game under Firebite. It will once again be for the G64. And will be a long-awaited game. Actually, we can hold off on that right now. I actually want to research... Since we got enough points, I feel like it's a good idea to research a new topic. We can use Firebite to make an RPG. A proper fantasy RPG. This will act as our magnum opus. Our most advanced game to date. And for the G64. So right, develop a game. This game will be a fantasy RPG. Developed on the Firebite. Built for the G64. Our 7th game. So this will be not Final Fantasy. But 7th Fantasy. Despite the fact that it is our 7th game. Yep, 7th Fantasy. A fantasy RPG for the G64, developed with the new Firebite engine. Next, it will use our newly re-advanced 2D graphics. Right, this game will feature save games, will feature tutorials, and will feature a linear story. Now the game will highly be advanced with its engine and gameplay. The story and quests. Now this game, with it being an RPG, this will be how we'll go. And again, it'll be a technical showcase for the new engine. So right, we go okay. And would you look at that, already we are seeing results. Now this game will feature a much higher level for the dialogue. Actually, dialogue will be just as much of importance as the AI, since it's a fantasy RPG. And so for sound, the game will use mono sound. So we'll keep everything the same. As you can see, the costs are much higher. So recent studies suggest that the increasing variety of gaming devices also creates market for more specialized games. Fair enough. And hey, look at that! Target audience! Look at that! Now we just gotta clear out all the bugs. Give it a little bit. And then following the massive success of the TES, this console, there are now rumors circulating that Vina, Vina wants to get into the market. Okay, Vina. So right, 7th Fantasy. It has set the shatter records with the new engine. It is our most advanced game to date, so I think it's clear this game is going to do extremely well. I mean, we got the engine, we got the tech. I think we are in for a success here. I think we got the budget to be, and look at that, the budget was under what we were going for. So, I think we could get to researching. I think we could get to some researching. Target audience is cool and all, and we'll get to that soon, but I want to research a new topic. I want to research a zombie game. Ooh, zombies. How's that sound? So right, the first reviews for our new release game, 7th Fantasy, came in. How did we do? 10 out of 10! 10 out of 10! 10 out of 10! And 9 out of 10. 7th Fantasy is gonna be our biggest freaking success. A 10 on 10. 7th Fantasy has achieved a company sales record with over 50,000 units sold. Actually, it sold more like 100,000 units. Our zombie game is ready. 7th Fantasy has achieved the company's sales record of over 100,000 units. And congratulations! You have made quite a name for yourself. And have saved up a lot of capital. I think it would be good to be able to hire on some employees. Oh, hello, Slappy. Good to see you, mate. Hope you're doing well. We're playing a little bit of Game Dev Tycoon here, and look how much money we got here. 1.2 mil. I think we'll get to moving to a nice new studio. How's that? Welcome to your new office. Now that you have a bigger office, you can also hire staff and forge a world-class development team. And Vina has announced their console. The Master V. I like that name, the Master V. And you now may also train yourself. Oh, that's nice. That is very nice. Going well, buddy? Always good to see you pop up on the Purple app. Hell yeah. This month I'm actually doing a bunch of streams of Switch 1 games because Switch 2 is coming out next month, so I thought, you know what? Why not? Celebrate a little, have a bit of fun with it. It's alright. Oh, what? Where's the research button? Where did they change it? Where's the research? Alright. Okay, so B. Okay, so X is the button for this menu. So is it Y? Y is... Yeah, I'm lucky enough to be going to the Switch 2 hands-on experience tomorrow. Oh, hell yeah, man! Let me know what you think of the hardware, because I'm honestly really excited to see what the hardware is like and such. Obviously, I won't be able to be there firsthand, but I'm excited to see how it goes. Hint. You have to complete the staff management training before you can hire someone. Oh, that's where it is! That's where you... Okay, gotcha. Alright, staff management. Train. Yeah, they really want to mess with me here with how this works. I am used to how it works on the PC version, but not on the console version. It's alright. 7th Fantasy is now off the shelves. It has made 2.2 million. Alright. Well done. You've successfully completed your management course. And you are now able to hire people. Which is kind of what I want. I need to hire people. Alright. Before you can hire someone, you have to advertise the opening. Alright, so my budget be 520k. Jesus Christ, that is a lot of money for this. Okay. I'm going to go with... Show me a demo of what you can do. Alright, seems that Tegard's version has recently moved. Yes, we have. We have recently moved. Yeah, you can tell I'm having a bit of fun with naming here. I imagine they... It seems like someone's a little bit concerned there, being like, oh, then they might be concerned here. That's right, the surge has been completed, we've got our hires. It's alright, don't forget that you can always train my employees. Okay, so who fits the bill? I need someone who's able to do what I want someone who has the highest sort of numbers here. 57 to 58. Alright, I like this person. Joan Reed. Okay, Joan Reed, welcome on in. Ooh, and we can research medium games. Alright, I'll hire on 2 employees for now. Just 2. Just so we're able to get enough staff ready to go for our next project. Because, well, it makes sense to do that. Alright, so, who's the best one of the bunch? I think we're gonna go with Christopher here. I think Christopher is what we want, so... Alright, now that we got our team ready, let's get to work on our next game. And now, we have the funding where we're able to actually look into investing in some new hardware. So, we are going to invest in making games for the TES. Again, we'll be making our game in the Firebite engine. And I think our next project will be a zombie game. A zombie action game. I know what to call it. Back for Dead. I mean, come on. I loved Back for Blood. I loved Left 4 Dead, so... yeah, Back for Dead. That'll do. So, right, Firebite, that's our engine. Everything seems pretty good there, so we go next. That all seems good, so next. Alright, and... yep, all that seems good. Now for this game, priority will be more towards the gameplay itself. So right, let's go here. Alright, we're taking a little bit here in this project. That's concerning. It's alright. Dialogue will be less of a priority. Level design will be a little bit more of a priority. It is getting a little bit concerning for me. So, alright. All that seems fine. Right. I've heard that you've been very successful in the gaming business. Grow your team. I've updated your client list. Okay then. Yeah, this has not gone well for us, for our team. New research available, casual games. Yeah, this is not great of a start for our first game on the TES. I don't know if people are gonna like this game, but yeah, we'll try it. We'll see how we go from there. As we let our team get ready for our next project. So right, let's click OK. Me. Alright. Let's take a look at the research. What can we do here with research? Not much, I'd say. I feel like I'm holding off on the research stuff. It's alright, I think we should get to work on our next big game. Again, it'll be for the TES. It will be an action. And I know exactly what to do here. Call of Duty TES. Because of course. Hunting, action, TES, Firebite. Next. And next. Start development. Again, all that's fine, so... Right. This is concerning. Yeah, this is a big concern considering our previous game. 4, 5, 4, 4. Here we go. This is where the pace is picking up. Yep, recent market data shows that the Commodore G64 seems to be slowing down. Well, yeah, of course it would be slowing down. Older platform and such. I mean, I know my retro gaming to know that, you know, over time, this sort of platform would fade away. Fade away. So right, our first game for the TES isn't doing too great. So right. Some really dedicated fans of 7th Fantasy have created a fan game. Let them be. They're fine. We don't need to sue them out of oblivion. Alright, that all seems good, so continue. And yes, here we go. Here we go. We're cooking. We're cooking now. Yeah, there we go. We cooked. We've cooked. Yes. The main developer of the 7th Fantasy fan. Alright. We do what's right. Yeah, we've gained more fans, and now... Oh, Ninvento's got the new handheld going. Okay, okay. I like that. I like that. Alright. Let's finish up the game. And there it is. Our newest game. Call of Duty Tez. Yeah, I think we cooked with this one. I think we cooked very well with this one. Our team are definitely slowly getting used to what it's like working in a studio. And so now... I think it's time we begin the hiring process again. Again, same deal as last time. Give us a demo of your work. We'll keep interest in. New research available. Better user experience. And the first reviews for our newly released game. Oh, we might be looking good here. Yeah, we got a 9. We got a 9. Okay, a 7. A 7. That's good. That's good. Okay, I think this game is gonna do pretty solid. I think there will be a market for this game. So right, Back for Dead is now off the market and it's sold. Not a great amount of units, but I think this one's gonna do much more. Yeah. Alrighty, so right, who should we hire on in? Looking at the stats here. I feel like this person, Alan Lowe, would be a great addition to our team. Again, we're gonna go for a nice simple game demo. Okay, we're hiring on... We're doing some decent enough hires here, so right. Alright, so Juwan Waters, you're in. Welcome aboard. Alright, our next game. It'll be the long-awaited sequel to 7th Fantasy. Being developed as a TED exclusive. This game will simply be known as 7th Fantasy 2. Oh yeah, we are making 7th Fantasy 2. Our most advanced game yet. It could be the game that could cost us everything, but it's worth it. The story and quests, high, engine high, everything is going to be high. So right. Dialogue again is going to be high. Click OK. Come on. Again, everything will be kept the same. And now, cook! Cook! Oh no. Oh no. This is not great. This is not great. Some of them have that turtle symbol. Yep, marketing. Oh, this is bad. This is really bad. We're gonna disappoint so many people with this. My bank account is in the red. Thankfully, your bank has enabled you to overdraw my account up to 200k. Okay. Just stay calm. Okay. We're just gonna have to release it. We're just gonna have to release it. This is gonna be too risky. I think we can do this. I think it's gonna be way too risky. It's gonna be way too risky. Oh god. Oh god, okay. Stay calm. It'll be fine. It will be fine. Alright, click. Oh. Click. Okay. Yeah, our next project is gonna have to be a PC game. I think what we'll do is we'll make a sequel to Sydney Sim. Alright. A little bit concerned here. But okay. 1986. Actually, this one will be released much later, so Sydney Sim 1988. Oh god, this is gonna be rough. Okay. Pick a platform. I'm gonna go PC. That's nice and cheap for us to do. Next. Okay. Alright, new research acquired. Open world, nice. Okay, this is risky, but I think we can do this, right? Go, guys! Get to work! Oh god, this is... Oh no! 3. 4. Oh god, this is bad. This is actually bad. This is our worst game. This is our worst game. Holy shit. This might actually be our Final Fantasy. Yep. I know. Alright. Yep, keep everything the same, I guess. Alright. We'll give you $457,000, which should... Alright. I'm gonna have to commit. Okay. We should have everything in place to get to work on this project. It's alright. Venus got their new handheld. Everything seems good, so... Right. Let them cook, let them cook, let them cook! Yes! Yes! Let that bug be cleared out. Yeah, we will be just fine. This game dropping will save us. This game dropping will save us. Oh my god. Ah! Holy shit, I think we'll be good. Ah, okay. Okay. New research available. Nice. The first reviews. Please save us. Please save us. 8. Come on, give us some 10s. Give us some 10s. Give us some 10s. 9. Come on, 10. 10. 10. 9. Come on, 10, 10, 10, 10. 7. I think it should be good enough to save us. Right, they've released their console and... Oh, yeah. 7 Fantasy 2 is off the market. Fine by us. We're saved. Okay. Oh god damn, that was intense. Make sure the game is all saved. Okay. Holy shit. Right. Oh, so that was the stress-inducing insanity that was Game Dev Tycoon. Ah, god damn, I'll tell you folks, that game is just, oh, like if you've never played it before, then you may understand how much stress I was going through, but that fucking game. Oh my god. Seriously, go play it. Go buy it on Switch, on PC, it's even on Netflix. If you've got a Netflix subscription, download it on your phone. Please. It's that good. Yeah, oh my god. I'll tell you, after such an intense game, just... Yeah. I think we need to get to Raiden. I think we need to get to the Raiden. And I think I know who I want to raid tonight. That being Larry IRL, a brilliant streamer who does some pretty crazy things. Apparently, they've got a new setup, kinda. Apparently. I'm not exactly sure, but I guess we're gonna have to find out together, guys. So, right, thank you all so much for coming on in tonight. It has been a lot of fun. God damn, it has been a lot of fun. We will be back. I think we'll come back to the action on Saturday? Yeah, Saturday. I don't know what I'll do Saturday, but Saturday's the plan, so yeah, but until then, I will see you all next time. Take it easy, everyone. And I'll see you all whenever that may be. Johnny! Okay, we are done.